I'm Mallory from Native Health. Today I will be making cantaloupe salsa. So for our ingredients we have cantaloupe, some green onion, some bell pepper, red bell pepper, some red chili flakes, and a little bit of salt. So I'm going to start today's recipe by cutting up the cantaloupe. So we do have seeds in our cantaloupe. I just cut it in half. I'm going to start by taking all those seeds out. I'm going to use a spoon. So we're just going to go like this and take them all out. Start a little pile right here. So there we go. Our cantaloupe all de-seeded. And then I'm going to start by putting the cantaloupe face down so it's easier to cut. And I'm just going to cut 3 slices. And then I am going to take the skin off. Alright, there you have it. So I have my cantaloupe slice. And I'm just going to repeat this on all my other slices. So now I'm going to cut my cantaloupe into small little dices, as small as you can get it. So let's go here. So I'm going to cut the long ways and then try to cut it as small as I can. And this is all personal preference. The recipe calls for the cantaloupe to be diced in small little pieces. But if you want the cantaloupe in big chunks, that's all up to you. You can do that also. It's all personal preference. Could actually depend on what you're making also. Alright, so after you're done, you're going to take your cantaloupe slices, put them in a bowl.
Alright, there you have it.
So you have the cantaloupe slices, which look like this. Next we're going to add some chopped bell pepper. So I have the chopped bell pepper right here. I'm just going to add that to the recipe. Next I'm going to add some green onion. So here's the green onion. I'm just going to add some. If you just want a little, you can just add a little. If you're an onion lover, you can add some more. So I actually like onions. I'm going to add a little bit more. Next, we're going to take our lime. So all I did was take a lime and just cut it in half. And I'm going to squeeze the juice into our salsa. So with the bell pepper and the onions, that's going to help the kind of level out the sweetness of the cantaloupe. And then the lime's actually going to add a little bit of sourness to it. Alright, and then we're going to add a little bit of crushed red pepper. So if you have kids in the house, maybe just a little crushed red pepper. Or if you want to leave it out, you're more than welcome to leave it out. It just adds a little bit of, I guess, hotness to your salsa. So I'm just going to add a little. A little bit coming out. There we go. And then for our recipe, we're just going to add a little bit of salt too, so not too much. There we go. And then we're just going to take a spoon and stir it all up. And there we have it. We have the cantaloupe salsa. So don't be afraid. If you don't have onions or red bell pepper, you can always use green bell pepper. Whatever you have in the fridge. You can even add tomatoes to this if you want. It's all up to you. So super easy recipe. You can also do this with your kids. You can cut up all the vegetables and fruit and then have your kids mix it together. That's always a fun family thing to do. And then for your salsa, you can eat it with chips if you like. The other thing you can do is put it over baked chicken. If you have any beef, maybe some fish or shrimp, you can add this to it, like over top, like kind of like a garnish. Add some flavor to it. But overall, I hope you like the recipe. I am going to give it a try. Grab a spoonful. Super delicious. Definitely can taste all of them. The cantaloupe, the onion, the bell pepper. Definitely taste the lime. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I will see you guys next time.